Assalamu alaikum friends, my name is Bilal Khan and this is my 34th video of DevOps. So in this video I am going to talk about the Prometheus installation. Alright, so this is going to be the practical part of the Prometheus. So in the previous video I have shown you the theoretical part of Prometheus, but in this video I am going to explain the practical part of it. Alright, so first of all you will have to install the Prometheus and then we will get a deep dive into it. Alright. So the first thing that you need to do is to go to this website. This is a Prometheus/download website. If I click on this, it will lead me to this website. And if I scroll down, you will see that this is the Prometheus. Alright, and this is these are the files through which you can download it. Alright, these are the tar files and these are further libraries, further packages, alert manager, black box exporter, console exporter. So these are the different kind of exporter that you can download it. But currently I have to download the Prometheus, and these are the operating system. Let's take a look at this. These are the operating system which you are using, and you can download it according to your operating system. And these are the architecture of the operating system. But currently, if I click on this Linux, you will see that this is the Linux operating system file, and this is the version earlier version, and this is the previous version, and this is the operating system 82 MB file. And what I need to do is to copy this link address, and then after that let's move to the Visual Studio Code and take a look at this. For Linux type this wget and link of the tar file, alright, and it will download the tar file for you. So let's clear this first of all, and now write cd, go to the main home of terminal, and then wget, and then type this link, paste this link. Alright, if you click on this, if you press enter on this, it will download the Prometheus file for you. But I have previously downloaded, so there is no need for me to download the Prometheus file. If I show you, if I type ls, you will see that this file is downloaded. This cd Prometheus, I have created this directory, and you will have to create this Prometheus directory. After that, if you go inside this directory, if I type ls, you will see that I have already downloaded this Prometheus file, and then if I execute the command that I have shown to you here, it will untar the file. Alright, it will first download this file, and this tar file, and then you will have to untar this, and I have untarred it also. So what is the command for this? So untar the file by writing this command. Alright, tar -xvf and the file name. Alright, once this file is downloaded, as you can see that this file will be downloaded by using wget, and then once this file is downloaded, then type the tar, like this, tar -xvf, and then copy this file name and paste it here. Alright, if I click enter in this, it will show me it will untar the file. Alright, so now the file will be like this. Alright, so I have untarred it previously. So after that, open the Prometheus file by using the cat command. Alright, so first of all what I need to do is to get inside into this untarred file. So first let's type cd and then copy this file, paste it here, press enter. Now I am currently present in this Prometheus directory. If I press ls, you will see that these are the files that are currently present. Alright, so in this directory there is a prometheus.yaml file. If I show you that what is this Prometheus file contain, prometheus.yml, you will see that the following data is present inside this prometheus.yml file. So open the prometheus.yml file using the cat command. Alright, so I have shown you, this is the cat command, prometheus.yml, and it will show you the target that needs to be scrapped, and also the time interval for scrapping matrix. So let's take a look at this. You will see that these are the global config maps, these are the scrap intervals. So currently it is set to 15 seconds, but you can set it to default is the 1 minute, but you can set it to 30 seconds or more than that. Alright, so after that, these are the evaluation matrix. This is also set to 15 seconds, but the default is 1 minute. And after that, these are the alert managers. All right, so for the alert manager configuration, and after that, these are the rules. So you can set your own rules also if you want to, and you will insert the files here. All right, first rule or the second rule in the YML file. So load rules once and periodically evaluate them according to your global evaluation interval. All right. So the next thing is the scrap configuration containing exactly one endpoint to scrap. So currently there is only one configuration endpoint to scrap, and this is the Prometheus only. Alright, because I have downloaded the Prometheus, so it will only contain this one job. Alright, so this is the job name, and this is the configuration target. Alright, so currently this will be available, the Prometheus will be available on the localhost 1990. Alright, so this is the job name, and I can add further more jobs also, and I will be showing you in this later on in this video that how you can add another job. But currently, if you download the Prometheus, it will only contain this one job with the localhost given here. Alright, after that, let's move to the Visual Studio Code. And now by default, scrape configuration contains only one point to scrap. I have shown you that it only contains the Prometheus itself, which that will be scrapped on a given port number. So the given port number is the localhost 1990. Alright, so after that type this command. Alright, so once this when this command is shown, when this file is shown to you, let's clear this and minimize the size of the terminal. Let's write this Prometheus. Prometheus. And if you press enter onto it, it will activate the Prometheus. Alright. So after activation, if you type localhost 1990 in the browser, it will redirect you to the Prometheus dashboard. Alright. So let's type in Prometheus. And now this is executed, and it is now if I go to the localhost 1990, it will show me this dashboard that is of the Prometheus. Alright, so now let's take a look at the Visual Studio Code. To run the Prometheus as a service, first type sudo copy -r dot and then the Visual user local bin Prometheus. It will copy the Prometheus directory through the local user bin, this directory. Alright, so basically what you need to do is to close it here first of all, and then instead of writing this command every time, what you need to do is to start it. So how you can start it? You will first of all have to copy this Prometheus directory inside this user local bin, and after that you can start it and activate the service. You will have to create a service file and enter these data in it, and then you can start it in a simple process by tapping in an easy way. So you don't need to write this Prometheus every time. So you will follow these steps, and after that you can start it by writing these commands. So after first of all, what I need to do is to show you the Prometheus directory. So let's scroll this down, and then let's type ls. Alright, you can see that this is the Prometheus file. Alright, this is the Prometheus file that you need to copy. So it will copy the directory if you type this command. Alright, so it will copy R means this Prometheus R. Alright, so it will copy this directory to the Prometheus user local bin Prometheus directory. Alright, once this is copied, because I have already copied this, so if you take a look at this, where is Prometheus, you will see that I have the Prometheus directory is already present in my user local bin directory. Alright, so after that, create a .service file inside this directory. Alright, so what you need to do is to create a .service file. So how you can create it? Simply write sudo vi or vim etc system and prometheus.service. Alright, so if I write, clear it first of all, if I write cat etc systemd and then system and then Prometheus dot service, you will see that the following data that is shown here is a present already that I have previously added here. Alright, so you need to add this data that I have copied it here also. So you need to copy this data and print it, paste it inside this file. Alright, Prometheus.service file. Once this file is created and you copied the data, after that save the data inside that file and start the service file by writing Prometheus sudo service Prometheus start. Alright, so after that you can start the Prometheus in this way. Alright, so there will be no need to write the /Prometheus every time. Alright, so what you need to do is to simply start it, and then you can check the status of it and stop it out. So that I'm going to show it here. So let's clear this and write, let's go back and then clear it. Let's write sudo service Prometheus and start. And now it will ask me for my password. Let's give it, and done. After that it will be started. And if you want to check the status of it, you will write Prometheus service sudo service Prometheus status. As you can see that it is active and running. Alright. So now what I need to do is to go to the user localhost 1990 in the browser. So I have already opened it. So let's clear this and write localhost. You will see that this Prometheus dashboard is in front of me. So let's take a look at this. You will see the Prometheus dashboard is opened. You can click on the check boxes to enable the local time or enable query history and much more. So these are the check boxes that you can check in or check out. So enable query history. It will show you the history, that which query, the history of the queries, and the local time. All right. So after that, what you need to do is let's go to the Visual Studio Code and read it more. So you can click on the enable checkboxes. Alright, you will see the search bar in which you will type the expression that you would like to execute. Alright, so this is the search bar in which you can write any expression and it will execute it for you. Alright, if you click on this button. And I'm going to search the expression also, so just wait for it. The expression will be executed in the table and in the graph form. Alright. So this is the table that will be, this is the result that will be shown in the table or in the graph form. So as you can see that currently there is no graph or table that is present here because I have not searched any query. In the end of the page you will see a button by the name Add Panel, through which you can add multiple panels if you want. In this way you can execute different queries all at once. So as you can see that this is the Add Panel button. If you click on this, you can see that you can search multiple queries in different panels if you want. So if you can remove it, you can remove it from the Remove panel also. Alright. So after that, on the search bar, if you move to the right side, and you will see the word map. As you can see that this is the word map on the right side. So if you click on it, it will give you a pop-up window of Matrix Explorer, and scroll down and click on the up button option. It will show you these are the data. Alright, so let's click on this, and as you can see that these are the Matrix Explorer that I can search. And let's scroll down and let's click on this up button, and as you can see that this up is appeared here. So let's execute this, and now you can see that currently I have two jobs that are present here. The first one is the Prometheus and the second one is the node exporter. So I am going to explain the node exporter also in this video, but what you need to keep in mind that if you are first using the Prometheus, you will only see this Prometheus node explorer, and if you click on this, it will copy it for you also. Alright, click to copy the mesh librer. So this is the localhost 1990. This is the job that is Prometheus. Alright. So what you need to do is to go to the Visual Studio Code again. As you can see that this will be the data that will be shown to you. Alright, instance local 1990 job Prometheus. You can check the data both in the form of table and graph. Alright, so let's click on this. As you can see that this is the data that will be shown to me in front of in the graph form and in the table form if I want to. Alright. So what is the next thing that you need to do? If you type go info in the search bar, alright, so let's write go info. So this will be the data. If I click on this and execute this, you will see that this is the basically showing me the Go version also, because the Prometheus is written in Go, so it will also show me the Go version, that is 1.9.2, and the Prometheus is the job instance is the local host. So if I open this and if I write go to another tab, if I open another tab in the terminal and write Go version, you will see that I have the version Go 1.19. Alright, Go 1.19.2. So that's it. That's awesome. So let's clear this. Sorry, and let's close this tab and then move to the Visual Studio Code again. If you click on alerts, it will show you nothing because we don't have one. So where is the alert? As you can see, this is the alert. So if you click on this, it will show you nothing because there is nothing added as an alert. So alerts are the conditions that you have to specify. If the conditions are satisfied, then the alert will be shown to you, to the maintainer or the manager. Alright, so these are the conditions that you need to specify. So currently there are three things that will be in front of you, like pending, inactive or firing. So what does this mean? So inactive is if the condition is not satisfied. Alright, so if the pending is if the condition is satisfied, or firing if it exceeds the critical limit. So if it exceeds the critical limit, it will show you the firing message, or you can filter them according to your needs. So if you want to search the let's say the inactive, or if the condition is not satisfied, then you can click on this inactive, and it will show you all the queries or all the names or labels that are inactive. Or if you want to click on this pending, it will show you all the names and labels that are satisfied. And if you want to check the critical conditions on the names and labels, you will click on this firing. So currently there is nothing to be shown to you, so you can filter it like this. Click on the status button and it will show you 7 different options. So here is the graph, here that you can check, and here is the status. So as you can see, these are the 7 options that you can check out, and I will show you one by one what each of them are doing. So let's click on the first one, that is the runtime and build information. So the runtime and build information will show you the information of the Prometheus. Alright, so this is this start time, this is the working directory, this is the configuration reload. Alright, and the build information is version 2.39.1, revision, branch, and alert manager. There is nothing, and that's why it is giving me an endpoint. So now if I take a look at the TSDB status, it will show me what. So TSDB is the time series database. Alright, so we have discussed in the previous video what is time series database. This option allows you to check the database statuses, and like the number of the series, the number of the chunks, you can take the name and search it as query. So basically it will show you the time series database. These are the number of series, the number of chunks, the number of label pairs. Alright, and these are the head cardinality status. Alright, and this is the top 10 series by count by matrix name, and these are top 10 label names with high memory usage. Alright, so these are all the things that you can see according to the time series databases. So after that, the next thing is going to be the command line flags. So let's take a look at this. So the command line flags, these are the flags that you can use to make changes in your service file and show the information of the service file. Alright, so these are the flags that will show the information of the service flag. So if I click on any one of this, let's say config file. So currently it is not. Alright, so it will show you the values and the flags in it. Alright, so filter by the flag number. Alright, so if I click on this and paste it here, it will filter it for me, and then you can show get the command line flags or the things that you can make changes in it. Alright, So the configuration, now let's move to the configuration. So this is the configuration file. Alright, so currently as you can see that this is the job name Prometheus. There are currently two jobs that I have created. The first one is the Prometheus and the second one is the job name, that is node exporter. So I'm going to show you the node exporter also. So what you need to do, first of all, get rid of this, don't take a look at this node exporter. First take a look at this Prometheus. So the Prometheus is the localhost 1990, as you can see here. And then this is the scrap interval 15 seconds, alright, and this is the matrix, alright. So the other matrix I'm going to show you also. So after that, these are the information and this is the configuration of the Prometheus and all the configuration files that will be that you can copy it from here, alright. So now the next thing is this data will be present in the Prometheus file, so they shown it here to you also. So the next thing is going to be rules. So rules, let's take a look at the rules status. These are the rules. So currently there is no rule that I have set. So if you have set the rules, then it will show it to you here. Targets. So these are the targets. Alright. So currently there are two targets. So one is not working. Why? Because I have not enabled it. So as you can see that this the state of this node exporter is down. Alright, so I have not started it yet. But if you take a look at the Prometheus, it will show you that the state of this Prometheus is up. And if you want to take a look at this, you will simply need to open this in another tab, and it will show you the. I'm going to explain it to you later on. So you just need to take a look at this, that the state is currently open because I have started this Prometheus, and these are the labels: localhost 1990, job is Prometheus, and last scrape, right, 28 seconds ago, and the duration, etc. So currently there is no error present in it. And if you take a look at this, this will show you the unhealthy and expand all. So currently there is only one unhealthy target here that I have not started it yet. So after that, let's take a look at the, if at first only one endpoint, click matrix. Alright, only one endpoint that is localhost 1990 matrix is getting monitored. If you write this in the browser, you will see the nice format of the Prometheus matrix. So I have shown you that if I click on this, alright, you will check it that this is the nice or the data that is of the Prometheus that is currently shown to you. Alright. And as you can see that currently there are two things that you need to keep in mind. The first one is the help and the second one is the type. So let's take a look at this. So what is the help and what is the type? So the help is the description of what the metric is. What the metric is. Basically it helps you in the readability. And the type will give you the metric, type of the matrix. Alright. So it will show you the nice format of the matrix, and you can scroll it down if you want to. And these are the go routines gauge, and go routine of this is the help of number of go routines that currently exist. Alright, and this is showing you the type and the help. Alright, as you can see that everything is mentioned in the type and in the help. Alright, so help a summary of the past, duration of garbage collection cycles, and a second summary. So these are the two things that you need to keep in mind if you want to take a look at the data, at this data, because all the data will be mentioned in the help and in the type manner. Alright. After that, and the last part is the service discovery. It will show you the endpoint that is scrapped and discover the labels. So let's close this and move to the service discovery. It will show you the data that is scrapped. So currently there are two services that are scrapped. If I click on this Prometheus, or if I click on this show more, you will see that this is the data. These are the discovered labels that are scrapped. So currently this is the local host. This is the matrix that you can check it, and this is a schema scheme that is through HTTP. And this is the job instance. Alright, So these are the service discovery options through which you can, that will show you the endpoint. So after that, let's take a look at the endpoint. Sorry, the endpoint, not endpoint, but the node exporter. So the installation of the node exporter is same as it was in the Prometheus, but there is some changes that you need to keep right in these files, but I will show you. So the node exporter is a way to measure various machine resources. Alright, so if you want to measure various machine resources, you will you will download the node exporter. So machine resources could be your memory, disk, CPU utilization, etc. Alright, so go to this website first of all, and it will lead me to the same website. Alright, what I need to do is, instead of downloading this Prometheus, I will scroll down, and here I need to find the node exporter. Here you can see that this is the node exporter that you need to download according to your operating system. For the Linux, this file is present, and if I click on this and copy the link address, and now what I need to do is repeat the same process as I have shown you, that first of all you will need to write the wget, and then you will untar the file by writing this command, and then you will have to copy the data, copy the untar file, alright, to the user local bin. Alright, so after untarring the file or unzipping the file, the file will be like this, the directory will be like this, and you will have to copy the directory inside this user local bin directory. So let's take a look. First of all, let's close it here and clear it, and then what I need to do is wget and paste it here. So if I press enter on this, it will download the data. So let's write ls. You can see that this node exporter will be downloaded for you. Alright, but currently it will be in the tar format. But if you want to untar it, you will write tar xvf and then this file name. Alright, and if you press enter on this, you will untar the file, and it will show you the directory in this format. Alright, so it is untarred, so it will show you the directory in this format. So if I go to this, open this, and as you can see that these are the tar files, and if I untarred it, it will show me in the data in this directory, or this is for the node exporter, this is for the Prometheus. So I have copied the Prometheus in the user local bin, and after that I also have to copy this node exporter to the user local bin. Alright, so previously I have shown you that how you can copy the Prometheus to the user local bin, but this time I will copy this node exporter. So what you need to do is to copy this sudo cp node exporter, this command, and then let's take a look at this. You will write sudo cp and then copy this command, copy this file name, paste it here, and then let's write / and write node exporter. Why I have written node exporter? Because in this file there is a node exporter file, this one, that needs to be copied. I don't want to copy these text files, I just want to copy this node exporter file. So this will be copied to the node exporter. So if I click on this, you will see that inside the user local bin you will find this file. So if I write where is node exporter, you will see that the node exporter is present in the user local bin that I have already copied. So if I type ls user local bin, you will see that these are the files that I have copied. So this is the node exporter, alright, this is the Prometheus that I have copied already. Alright, so after that what you need to do is to create a service file. So in the previous, earlier in this video, I have shown you that how you can create a service file for the Prometheus, but the same process will be repeated. So you have to create a service file also by the name of node exporter.service. So what you need to do is to simply copy this command here, and then paste it here. Alright, so it will lead you to this directory, and inside this directory it will create a node exporter.service file, and you have to write the data in it. So I have already written the data in it. What I need to do, I will write cat, and then if I click enter on this, you will see that this is the data that needs to be written in this node exporter.service file. Alright. So once it is written, after that reload the system by typing this command. Alright, so what I need to do is to reload the system. So write systemctl and then daemon reload. Sorry. Now it will ask me for my password. Let's enter the password, and now this is reloaded. And after that, what you need to do is that in the earlier in this video, if you were starting the Prometheus, you will also start the node exporter also. So let's click on this, paste it here, sudo service node exporter start. Now it will ask me for my password. Let's enter this, and now if I want to take a look at the status, I will click on status, and as you can see that the active is the status of this is active and running. All right. So after that, what I need to do is to open it in the browser. So how can I do this? I will write the localhost 9100. So for Prometheus it was 9090, but for node exporter it is 9100. So let's close this first, and let's write localhost 9100. And now you can see that this is the node exporter, and this is the matrix file of it. And as you can see that for the matrix file, you need to keep these two things in mind. That is the help that will show you the description, and the type that will show you the type. And you can read the data according to these two commands. All right. So let's go to the previous command, and that is the node exporter. And after that, you can check the matrix by typing matrix. Alright, I have shown you. After the node exporter is running, let's configure the node exporter into a Prometheus file. So for configuration, you will have to make some changes in the Prometheus file. So you don't need to create this Prometheus file from the scratch. Instead, what you need to do is the Prometheus file is already present. Let's clear this first of all. And then what you need to do is edit the Prometheus file in the where is the Prometheus file currently? It cd user local bin. So you need to find the Prometheus file in the user local bin directory. So cd user local bin. So I'm currently present in this directory. All right. So what you need to do is edit the Prometheus file. So first of all, if I write ls, you will see that I am currently present in this user local bin. So after that, go to the bin directory and then go to the Prometheus. So cd Prometheus. Alright, so I'm currently present in the Prometheus, and if I type ls, you will see that Prometheus.yml file is present here. After that, what I need to do is to write sudo vi Prometheus.yml. You can see that this is the Prometheus file that is shown to me. So I can make changes in it, but I have already made changes in it. As you can see that previously there was only one job, alright, job name Prometheus, localhost 9090, and that's it. But for now, you will have to add another job like this one. Alright, node exporter, static configs, and then the target would be 9100, alright, 9100. So this will be the port number that you need to add, and after that, if you add this data, you will simply save this data. Alright, so I have already added it and saved it, so there is no need to save it. So let's clear it. And after that, what you need to do, as you can see that this will be the data that needs to be added. And after saving the file, write sudo service Prometheus restart. So I have already started the Prometheus, but I need to restart it again. Alright. So now it is restarted. Sorry. After that, if I write status, if I want to check the status of the Prometheus, it will show me that it is running. Go to the browser and type port number 9090. Alright, so let's port number 9090. It will show me, it will lead me to the Prometheus dashboard, but what I need to do, if I go to the status and targets, you will see that the node exporter is also running. Alright, you will see that this is the port number 9100, and this is the node exporter, and this is the status of this is up, and it was 10 seconds ago. Alright, so it is currently running. So that's awesome. To show the status, open the service directory. You will see the node exporter is added. So if I click on this service directory, it will show me that it was already added, but the problem was that it was not running. So I have made it run by using the starting command. All right, like this one. All right, Prometheus start, or by writing this command. All right. Sudo service node exporter start. You can close it also. That I'm going to show you. So after that, what you need to do, go to the configuration file, check the configuration file, and after that check out the metrics in the search bar. You will see that, alright, so first of all go to the configuration. You will see that I have shown you previously that this will be added if you are using for the first time. This will be added, etc. This will be added more. So this will be the node exporter. Alright, the time interval is 50 seconds. This is the matrix that I have shown you. And now the port number is 9100. For the Prometheus, this was 9090. But for the node exporter, this is 9100. Now let's take a look at the Prometheus. Click on this, and now let's search the expressions. So how you can search it? If you click on this word map, you will see that if I scroll down, you will see that by the metrics by the name of node is added. These are the metrics by the name of node are added. So if I click on this node CPU seconds total, all right, and execute this, you will see that all the CPU seconds or all the things that are related to CPU are added here. Alright, so this is the job, this is the mode, alright, and these are the instances, this is the CPU. Alright, so if I click on this again, and let's write it node, and after this it will be easy for me to search, because I have it will only show me the node. Alright, so let's go down and let's write uname. As you can see, the node uname info. So if I click on this, and what you need to do is to first of all remove this, because both of the expressions are added. So I need to search this one only. Execute this, and now you can see that these are the whole information that you can see. The domain name is none, instance is 9100. This is the job, node exporter, the machine, the node name. This is the host, the release. System name is Linux, and the version of this is version is this one. So similarly, if I want to, let's say, uname A, you will see that the same data is appeared here, 5824. all right, 24 58 hyphen 20.4.1. This is the version that is shown to me here. Alright. After that, Ubuntu. Alright, so this is showing me the time. So this is how you can search if you want to search for the node expression or any other exporter that you have added. Alright. So now let's move to the Visual Studio Code. You will see that the new metrics are added by the name of node. I have shown you, click on any of the node metrics and it will show you the details. So after that, you can stop the Prometheus and the node exporter. So let's stop this first of all, and let's write sudo service node exporter stop. And now if I check the status of it, it will show me that the status of this is dead. So similarly, if I want to close the Prometheus, I will write Prometheus stop. It will stop it for me, and if I want to check the status, you will see that the status of this is dead. So now let's clear this, and that's it. So this is basically the basic practical part of the Prometheus, but this is not the ending. Basically there is more. There are more things to cover, but I don't want to make this video so long. So I hope you liked this video and you understood the basic things of the Prometheus. So if you liked it, then make sure to subscribe to my channel. And if you have any questions, then ask those questions in the comment section below. So I'll be happy to answer all of them. So till then, goodbye.